Well, the church has been a really powerful force in my life. I'm a third generation disciple, and my grandfather in the mid 1940s opened up the Marietta Daily Journal, a newspaper in our hometown, and saw an ad for someone who was interested in starting a disciples congregation. And he answered the ad, becoming one of the first charter members of that congregation. And so throughout the generations, that has been very formative to me, my time there in Marietta at two different congregations, which led to me answering a call to ministry and getting my MDiv at Lexington Theological Seminary to continue in my formation of being a pastor. I'm reminded by a previous minister of my congregation that despite our size and numbers, there are no small churches. And I carry that in my heart and in our message of what we proclaim. Though we may be little, we are very mighty, and we transform our community, whether they realize it or not. We're very generous, working diligently, especially to the most vulnerable in our community, the children and the elderly. We fill a lot of gaps that social services and the government kind of leave in the void, and that's where the church is. And people don't always realize that it's North Middletown Christian Church providing those services, but it kind of warms our hearts knowing that we are a backbone to our community. 50 years from now, I hope that my church is strong, vital, continuing to close in those gaps where social services and government agencies leave people still in need. And I hope maybe that there's a young person in my congregation right now, or one that's coming up in the future, that will be sitting in the pews or working out in the community and kind of like me feel that call to deeper ministry, whatever that might look like in the future. And I'm sure that the disciples will be there to help them get the education that they need and to equip them to be a beacon of light in the world.